Why does life feel like a puzzle that doesn't quite fit together? Why do we fall in love, only to experience heartbreak? Why do we give our all, only to be met with failure or loss? Is it just random? Is there any meaning behind our suffering, or is the universe simply indifferent? If you've ever stared at the ceiling late at night wondering, why is this happening to me? You're not alone. But what if I told you, the Stoics believe there is meaning, not the kind wrapped in fate or fairy tales, but a deeper, harder truth, that every twist, every loss, every painful setback carries a lesson, a gift. The real question isn't why things happen. The real question is, are you wise enough to see the meaning in them? If you've ever felt broken, betrayed, or like life is throwing punches you can't dodge, this video is for you. And by the end of it, you won't just feel different, you'll be different. The Stoics had a bold, almost rebellious way of seeing fate. To them, fate wasn't magical. It wasn't written in the stars. It was simply the natural order of things, events unfolding like a river finding its course. They called it amor fati. It means love your fate, not tolerate it, not endure it, love it. Every setback, every betrayal, every missed opportunity, it's not there to ruin you, it's there to refine you. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher emperor, once wrote, "A blazing fire makes flame and brightness out of everything that is thrown into it." Think about that image. A raging fire, unstoppable, turning even obstacles into light. To Marcus, and to every Stoic thinker, life wasn't about escaping pain. It was about transforming it. What if you stopped asking, "Why me?" and instead asked, "What is this teaching me?" This may be the most liberating idea you'll ever hear. There are only two kinds of things in life. The things you can control, your actions, your thoughts, your mindset, and the things you can't. The past, the future, other people's opinions, the weather, the economy. This is the Stoic dichotomy of control made famous by Epictetus. And most of our suffering, it comes from trying to control what we never could. Lost your job. You can rage against the system, blame the company, spiral into despair, or you can take a breath, update your resume, learn something new, reach out to your network. One path keeps you trapped. The other sets you free. Life is hard, but fighting the wrong battles makes it harder. The Stoics teach us, control what you can, let go of what you can't, and you'll find peace in the storm. Sometimes life just doesn't make sense. Tragedy hits out of nowhere. People leave, opportunities vanish, and you're left wondering, what did I do wrong? But here's the twist. What if nothing is random? What if everything connects, just not in the way we expect? Steve Jobs once said, "You can't connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backward." History is full of people whose biggest failures turned into their greatest breakthroughs. Nelson Mandela spent 27 years in prison and came out a leader who united a fractured nation. Thomas Edison failed over 1,000 times, each failure a step toward inventing the light bulb. Seneca, one of the great Stoics, was exiled and betrayed. But in solitude, he wrote the works that still inspire us 2,000 years later. So what about you? That heartbreak you're going through, that job you didn't get, that wasted year. What if it's all preparing you for something greater than you can see right now? To the Stoics, pain wasn't the enemy, it was the forge. Seneca once wrote, "Difficulties strengthen the mind as labor strengthens the body." Think back to the hardest moment in your life. Maybe it was a crushing breakup. Maybe a betrayal. Maybe you lost everything and had to start over. In that moment, it felt unbearable. But now, can you see how it changed you? How it made you tougher, sharper, wiser? This is the Stoic truth. Pain is inevitable. Suffering is optional. You can let hardship destroy you, or you can let it shape you. Fire doesn't just burn, it refines. Here's the final piece of the Stoic puzzle, and maybe the hardest to live by. Detach from the outcome. You can plan, you can try, you can give everything you've got, but you can't control the results. The Stoics taught that real freedom comes from doing your best and letting go of the rest. Because when your peace depends on the outcome, you're always at the mercy of life's chaos. But when your peace comes from within, from your effort, your intention, your growth, no one can take it from you. So next time life doesn't go your way, remember, you weren't promised ease. You were promised meaning. If this video helped you see life differently, share it. Not just because it's a good video, but because someone you know might need this message right now. And remember, the obstacle is the way. Amor fati. Love, your fate. You now know, pain isn't just pain, it's potential. And every hardship, no matter how bitter, is an invitation to grow stronger, wiser, more resilient. But here's the truth, most people miss. Every difficulty life throws your way holds something more than just discomfort. It holds a lesson, rejection. It teaches patience, failure. That's perseverance in disguise, loss. It plants the seeds of deep appreciation. But here's the problem. Most people are so caught up in asking, why is this happening to me, that they miss the real opportunity, the chance to grow from it. It's like standing in front of a locked door, screaming at it to open, while the key sits quietly in your pocket. The next time something painful happens, try this. Pause, breathe, then ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How is this shaping me into someone stronger? In what way can this challenge actually improve my life? These questions are more than self-help advice. They're the lens through which Stoics saw the world, and once you start seeing through that lens, everything changes. Now, ideas are powerful, but application is where transformation begins. It's one thing to understand Stoic principles, it's another to live them. So how do you start bringing this mindset into your daily life? Here's how. Simple, actionable steps you can use starting today. When something frustrating or upsetting happens, don't react immediately. Don't slam the door. Don't fire off that angry text. Don't let the moment own you. Instead, take a breath. Literally. One deep, conscious breath. Then remind yourself, this moment is not a curse. It's an opportunity to grow. That space between the stimulus and your response, that's where your power lives. Instead of falling into the trap of asking, why me? Ask, how is this happening for me? That single shift in perspective can completely change the way you experience life. Every time something doesn't go your way, see it as a teacher. Ask, what can I learn from this? What quality is life trying to build in me? Because life isn't punishing you, it's preparing you. This might be the hardest and most freeing lesson of them all. You are only responsible for your effort, not the result. You can give your best, show up fully, do everything right, and still not get what you hoped for. That's okay, because Stoicism teaches us to focus not on winning, but on showing up with integrity. Let go of the need to control things beyond your influence. The outcome is not your job, your intention and action is. There will be days when it feels like nothing makes sense. Days when you question everything, your choices, your path, even your worth. But in those moments, you must remind yourself, this challenge is part of something bigger, even if you can't see it yet. Trust that every obstacle is guiding you, shaping you, turning you into someone capable of handling what's next. Because the journey isn't always about progress you can measure. Sometimes it's about unseen growth. Embrace amor fati, love your fate, welcome it all. The joy, the sorrow, the confusion, the clarity. Love what comes. Not just when it's easy, but especially when it's hard. That's the essence of amor fati, to meet life with open arms, not clenched fists. Everything that happens, every delay, every heartbreak, every unexpected turn, is not here to block you. It's here to build you. Let this truth take root in you. The struggles you face are not random. The losses you endure are not punishments. The heartbreaks that crack you open are not accidents. They are part of a bigger picture, a design you may not yet understand. You may feel lost. You may feel betrayed by life. But even then, even when it all seems like meaningless chaos, hold on, because in time, every piece will make sense. The dots will connect. You are not a victim of fate. You are its student. And your ability to turn adversity into wisdom, pain into power, and setbacks into stepping stones, that is what sets you apart. So when life throws you into the storm, don't panic. Pause, breathe, ask, what is this teaching me? Don't resist the process. Trust it. And remember, letting go of the illusion of control is not weakness, it's liberation. Embrace amor fati, trust the unfolding, and know this, you are not being buried, you are being planted. Thank you for watching. Stay strong, stay stoic, and always remember, everything happens for a reason.